What's up, everybody? I'm Jones.
And I'm Man. And we're Jones and Mann. And tonight we got a special girl in the house. Or guy, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
It is Elmer T Lee. All right, Jones. This is the infamous Elmer T Lee.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't able to get the 100 yet. But, I mean, this is like a top unicorn to try and get your hands on.
Yes, it is.
And I was able to snag it at a decent price.
Hopefully it was store price.
Retail,
not second market.
I want to say it was $50. I got to double check and put it down below, but I want to say it was $50. Can't beat it,
Too hard to find.
Yeah, I've looked on several occasions and looked online because we were like earlier in the year, last year we were hunting for it, and we were like, okay, let's just go online and order. And I think we saw it for like $200.
Yeah.
I think we looked today. It was what?
I saw one site had it for like $320.
Yeah.
I had to make sure. I looked at it several times. Like, I don't think this is right. Maybe the decimal place is in the wrong point.
45% alcohol, so 90 proof. This is the infamous. This is the man behind it all, Elmer T Lee. It says on the bottle, produced some of the finest bourbons ever bottled. This single barrel bourbon is a tribute to the man, the myth, the legend, Elmer T Lee. All right, what can you tell us about it while I do my thing, which is opening us up a couple and get us ready to sip?
Well, I guess the easiest and simplest thing is to say if it was not for Elmer T Lee, we would not be all hunting that infamous Blanton's bottle.
Mm-hmm.
He introduced that, and I think it was 1984 as the first single barrel. And then the next year, the distillery honored him with his own single barrel bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you, Mr. Lee.
Thank you, Mr. Lee.
As I did all the research and I started getting kind of caught up in it, and said, well, let me back up. But it was really funny because in the history it says when he originally went to the distillery, it was Mr. Albert Blanton that told him, he said, son, we're not hiring today.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, like, sorry, guy. But Mr. Lee eventually got hired as a maintenance engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And he does have an engineering degree from the University of Kentucky.
Oh.
And he went on to, become a plant manager, engineering lead, and even a master distiller. So
he worked his way up.
Yeah, he did wonderful things at the now Buffalo Trace Distillery. So I'm super excited. If you guys can't tell, I'm really geeked up to kind of taste this to see how it compares to the Blantons.
Yeah.
To see if maybe his is slightly better. Yeah, same proofage. So
all right, well let's hold on. Bow your heads, close your eyes. To Elmer T.
So we're gonna pull it out for the homie.
Well, I don't know. Oh, I didn't pay the price, but some people pay the price where you can't. At $324, we're pouring none out for anybody. Well, look, let's put off a little mist for everybody, for the homie. Now I will say that smells
very similar.
Very similar. Even a little more. I can't say the word. Fragrant. Even a little more fragrant than Blanton's.
Yeah, this smells really good.
Yeah, that smells good. I mean, color looks about the same. We smelled it.
Oh yeah.
Like I get a little it's almost like a little more cherry in there.
Yeah, it has the smell has a very good blend between Blanton's and the E.H. Taylor. It has, like, they all have similar notes.
Yeah.
But this has something else.
It's kind of in the middle.
Yeah, so now I'm like...
a little sweetness in the middle.
Yeah, so you can see me, like, reaching over, like, let's clink them so
clink them and drink them.
I can taste this.
We got to kind of savor it because we've been hunting for this for. How would you? I mean, probably from the jump we've been hunting for this. I've had a couple of run-ins with bottles, but never been able to grab one and get my hands on one.
I've been in raffles to trying to get them. Just no luck at all. Let's put that on the rocks.
Put that on rocks. Woo.
Has a little heat to it.
Little heat. Not bad. I gotta say, I've tried Elmer before. Martin's in Tennessee. They had right last year at forget you talking, man.
Oh no!
It just was on it. Yeah.
Yes.
Right around allocation time, they had a bottle. I went in. I tried it. Hadn't tasted it before. A little bit different this time. Clink 'em and drink?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the fire kind of got me on
a little bit on the
first sip.
It's not that fiery. I mean, you know, I thought it was going to be a lot hotter, but it wasn't bad.
It's not bad.
It's pretty mild. I'm trying to savor too much. I want me to go first?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to go first because chances are usually I am the unpopular opinion. I tried this, like I said, at Martin's a year ago. I honestly didn't like it. It was spicier. I honestly overall didn't care for it.
As you say that you tried it, how many drinks in were you already?
I think this might have been like first or second one. So I really wasn't too deep in it. Yeah. I think I just walked in the bar and was like, "Oh, they got Elmer T. I'm gonna try."
Yeah.
I might have tried something else first, so this might have been second. Then we went on this year-long bourbon journey, and I must say that first sip, I was like, "Ooh, this is not how I remember it."
Yeah.
A year ago. And I don't know, it's a different year because this is a 2019 release. So it could be that it's a little bit different in that aspect, or just taste buds have changed over this year time frame. I get some kind of sweet, I say cherry, it could be some sort of dried fruit, a little barrel aging in there, a little heat, not too bad. Overall, I feel like it's good. I don't automatically say this overtakes my blends. And blends is kind of like my go-to if I'm gonna really drink a bourbon that I know I love and enjoy, kind of deal. And I don't know if it's partially just the hunt and finally getting one, because I do feel like it tastes better than I expected it to taste. But this isn't my new favorite.
Okay.
So if I give Blanton's a 5, I give Blanton's a 5 any day of the week. Then I give this a 3.75.
Okay, that's fair. I think you're going to be a little surprised. It's good, but like you said, this journey has taken us through so many other flavors. And when I taste it, I do get Blanton's, I do get E.H. Taylor, and believe it or not, I do get a little bit of what Stag tastes like before it just kind of burns your mouth.
From Junior.
Yeah, from Junior. and I enjoy it, but it's not a 5 like Blanton's.
Okay.
It's not a 5. I'll give it a 4.
Okay.
Because you do get like the dry fruit, some spices, and it has perfect aging. So
I like
it's
it
really good.
I like it a little more once it sits on the rocks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I get where you're going.
Yeah, so when you have this is like super hard to find.
Yeah.
Blanton's is hard to find, but this is even harder to find. So in that aspect, now to have it is like, okay, it's good, but it is not
$300 bottle.
Sorry guys, not a $300 bottle.
$200 bottle.
I would maybe do $150.
Okay.
If I was gonna pay secondary pricing,
Just to have it on your shelf.
Just to have it on the shelf.
What about taste wise?
Taste wise is easy, $150.
$150. Okay.
For a secondary price.
For a secondary, like I need
price.
one. I want to put one down there. I'd pay $150.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
I'm thinking you'll drop it to like $75.
I was gonna say $80. $80 is because I'm thinking I might go $100 because $50 is retail. Then I'll give it. I'll tip them. I probably would be like it'd be like you getting married.
Yeah.
And I probably wouldn't buy this. I probably would find something else because we know so many. It'd be something that you never tried before.
Yeah.
But I would do that though. Like if we hadn't got one at that point, I would pay $150. But I would say $80.
I would tell you, if I'm getting married, hold out for the pappies.
Hold out for the pappies. Oh yeah, we gotta get up.
Yeah, we gotta get pappies.
Yeah, for sure. So, do you feel like now, was it a little bit of a letdown?
No, it was definitely not a letdown because it's really good juice.
It's good juice.
But it's so many other things in that Buffalo Trace lineup to make you say, okay, if I can't get Elmer T Lee and I can get a Blanton's, for me, hands down, if I had a bottle of Blanton's and a bottle of Elmer T Lee side by side, I would have a very hard debate to say, especially at the same price range. Like if this is like 50 and Blanton's is like 60, 70.
This is edgier than Blanton's though.
Yeah, it has a lot more edge.
Honestly, to me, I would say Blanton's is smoother than Elmer T. Because there's a little more bite, there's a little more heat. I think everything's kind of elevated. So I can see someone who is, because people who drink bourbon, say that Blanton's is Blanton's. I've heard a lot of people say that it's bland because that's when they start elevating in the higher proofs. The big thing right now is bottled and bond and foolproof. Foolproof, bottle bond, foolproof, straight from the barrel. That's everybody wants as much heat as they can get. Well, I don't know if I'll ever get to that
those
point.
things.
I don't know if I'll ever get to that point.
Yeah.
I like to cruise on into it. This is not bad at all. I think that it will definitely get finished. It'll probably be finished in a bunch of taste. One thing that I like to do is when somebody come over, I never had Elmer T.
And again,
let's pour, let's share.
Friendsgiving drink.
Friendsgiving. Yeah. But I would buy another one if I saw it at retail. Would I hunt for another one? Only reason why I would hunt for another one is because I know you want one for your shelf.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would definitely keep one on the shelf, and definitely as a good comparison to like Blanton's and stepping people up to higher proofage.
Yeah.
I think the Stag Junior is just so potent that a less seasoned bourbon drinker, just can't take that fire and heat to ever enjoy any of it.
When we got 2019 Stag, when at some point we'll pop it and get into it. So I'm not looking forward to it. I mean, I am from the excitement of we got a whole Stag, but not from like ooh, I don't anticipate it being a favorite for me just because of the heat.
Yeah, and you notice when we got ready to shoot, I'm sitting here debating Elmer T Lee or George T Stag.
Yeah, but isn't that a great thing to have to figure out?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, so Elmer T, 375.
So we'll round it out.
You 4.
Yes, definitely 4.
Okay. then I would definitely say if you get a chance to try it because it's good.
Yeah, it's really good juice.
It's just not my new favorite.
Yeah, not my new favorite. Maybe because of like you said, the hunt.
Yeah.
If it wasn't so, if I could find this
on the shelf
as regular as I can Blanton's, which is still extremely hard to find, I think my score would go higher. I think it would be higher to the Blanton score.
On the rocks, every time I go back and take another little taste,
it gets better.
It gets a little better.
It gets
so
better.
With time, in a couple sips and letting this breathe, I may rate this higher. I may be up to a 4.5.
I think you would because you prefer Blanton's on the rocks.
Yeah,
so.
I do, sure. All right, well, there you have it, folks. I gotta start mentioning that we have a partnership with PrestigeDecanters.com. Use promo code JonesNmann. Save a little extra money off one. We gotta get together and show you guys what they look like. Fantastic decanters. I don't know. Would you put Elmer T in your Prestige decanter?
Definitely
would. Yeah. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at JonesandMann.com.
Click the bell, guys.
Hey, subscribe. Ring our bell. Ring our bell. All right. This has been another episode of Jones and Mann. Be sure to click them and drink them. And we'll see you next time.